believe the devastation, trees that are 100 years old just ripped out of the ground. I've never seen anything like it. I've seen a lot of bad ones. I've gone to a lot of hurricanes, a lot of tornadoes. I've never seen anything like this.
The president and first lady also meeting with families of victims this afternoon.
Orko Manna joins us live in Kerrville with the president's reaction. It has been a busy afternoon for President Trump. Orko.
That's right, Mia, and that roundtable the president was a part of wrapped up just about half an hour ago here. He praised the work of first responders when it comes to the cleanup efforts and the recoveries of the deceased. And after that, we want to mention that things did get heated. Take a look at some video from the roundtable from earlier. As I mentioned, things got heated with President Trump and other federal officials pushing back regarding the response to the disaster when the issue of sirens and alert systems was brought up. The focus was brought back on how the focus should be on saving lives and the recovering of the deceased. With questions about the future of FEMA, there was also a lot of talk about how states should be the ones to decide how to handle resources, even though Trump did approve a major disaster declaration here to bring federal assistance. But the president started off his remarks talking about meeting with the families of some of the victims today as he toured the areas hardest hit by the flooding.
Dozens and dozens of precious children taken from us with such, I looked at the pictures of almost all of them, and it's terrible. It's amazing the incredible spirit from those families. I don't know. I don't even know how they do it. But moments ago, Melania and I spent a lot of time.
And speaking of the First Lady, she also spoke and said she was given some bracelets by those girls, some girls who survived this flooding. It's really heartbreaking to hear about those interactions. President Trump says they were actually delayed coming here because they spent so much time with the families. We're going to have more from the president coming up in our later newscast. For now, reporting live in Kerrville, Orko Manna, KHOU 11 News.
You can understandably hear the emotion in his voice. Orko Manna, thank you. The grief, it is overwhelming. Houstonians are hurting. At least 27 people who lost their lives in the floods have connections to our area, and their families are now beginning the process of saying goodbye. Family and friends gathering today to lay Molly Claire DeWitt and Lainey Landry to rest, both girls just 9 years old. Lainey is being remembered for her kindness, her curiosity, and her beautiful smile. Just look at it. And Molly's family says she was generous with her time, her heart, and even her belongings, and that she taught those around her what it meant to love without hesitation.
New at 4, as the Hill Country continues to deal with the devastating, deadly flooding, a nonprofit is helping reunions happen to help heal broken hearts. The Lost Stuffy Project was founded earlier this year after the deadly wildfires in Los Angeles. Their mission and focus now to track down and replace cherished stuffed animals lost in the chaos of the July 4th floods. They've been helping families of girls at Camp Mystic and Camp La Junta replace their comfort companions. They're even working with families who lost their children, hoping to be able to bury their children with their favorite stuffy.
I think that a family who has lost a child is looking for any sort of connection, any sort of memory, any sort of anything that connects them to their child. So of course we want to help them find that.
Folks on the ground in the Hill Country are also finding washed up stuffed animals carried away by the river. They're sharing those photos too and trying to get them back to who they belong to. I'll have much more on this amazing nonprofit and their work coming up at 5.
So very special. We know when you're not helping, you may be hurting. This is a difficult time for so many, and we want you to know there is help being made to support Texans impacted by the floods. Governor Abbott announced today a free 24/7 emotional support line. You can call 833-812-2480 to talk with a trained counselor confidentially and at no cost. The state says this support is for survivors, families, even first responders as they begin to rebuild and heal. And in the last week, Texans have come together to help the Hill Country.
Yeah, and today we learned which nonprofits helping families, businesses, and first responders will be receiving relief money. Our Julissa Garza has that update from Kerr County.
$30 million raised by the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country is being dispersed to small businesses, nonprofits, and first responders to help meet urgent needs and support long-term recovery here in Kerr County.
We thank you for community.
Texans are stepping up in a big way. Millions of dollars donated to support recovery after catastrophic flooding in the Hill Country left behind a trail of destruction.
There are no words. People have lost family members, children, pets, homes, livelihoods, vehicles, personal property, everything. It boggles the mind. There are still people missing.
Some of the largest businesses in Texas, founded right here in Kerrville, are among those leading the charge, donating millions.
We are grateful to our hometown grocery store, founded in Kerrville, Texas in 1905, HEB, for their $2 million donation.
James Avery Artisan Jewelry also donating $500,000 and announced they're donating another $500,000 to various charities and nonprofits. And that's not where their support stops.
Donate all of the proceeds from our Deep in the Heart of Texas charm to future aid and relief efforts. At this moment, we estimate at this time this endeavor may amount to as much as an additional $4 to $5 million that will go to the essential needs of our community.
State leaders thankful for those rallying behind the Hill Country during a difficult time.
We're going to rebuild, and we're going to be better than ever. But right now, we keep grieving and putting our arms around everybody and loving one another while we continue to do this.
And the goal is for the support to continue for as long as this community needs it.
Much more is needed. We foresee a 5-phase recovery plan. Right now, immediate financial assistance, which you heard about today. More will be coming.
The Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country is still accepting donations. You can learn more or donate by visiting communityfoundation.net. Reporting in Kerr County, Jalissa Garza, KHOU 11 News.
And this afternoon, we want to express our gratitude for your generosity. Days after launching the Tegna, Texas Flood Relief Fund, more than $324,000 have been raised.
Those donations have come from more than 44 states and even Canada and the United Kingdom. There is still time to give. You can donate now by scanning that QR code there on your screen. Your donations, a reminder, are tax deductible, and all the money raised will go directly to local nonprofits doing the work in the areas hit hardest by these floods.